What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Timothy Hannock and to part 2 of my story. I feel like I was kind of rushing right through the book, as in reading certain sections and then jumping from that section straight off to another one. So I'm going to try to give you guys like a 2-second pause in between certain spots and try to make it a little easier for you to catch on and understand that, what's really going on. So anyway, back to where I was at. Back then, I was too young to understand what I was doing, but looking back now, I still really wish it never happened. I really just don't want to read too fast, but if I don't, then there's going to be like 10 different parts to this video. One day, my friend Nathan told me that I could bring my dog Goku over, so I got excited, called her name, and got her to run over to me. My mom told me to get her leash, but I said it would be fine. I picked up Goku and took her through the yard towards my neighbor's house so I could walk across the street to get to Nathan's house. Goku got excited and began to scratch me, so I had to drop her. She ran across the road and was running in circles. I tried calling her name so I would get her back in my arms, but instead I watched someone in a truck run her over without slowing down. All I could do is stand there and cry because of my favorite dog getting ran over. I tell you, being like anywhere from the age of 8 to 10, a really young kid, you're excited to go hang out with your most favorite dog in the whole wide world, on top of hanging out with your bestest friend you've ever made. Well, not ever made, but at that time, you're excited. You want to goof off, mess around, and have fun at that age. And I had to experience two assholes who did not want to slow down and just hit my dog right in front of me, thinking it's cool. Yeah, it's not cool. I bawled my eyes out, guys. I legitly bawled my eyes out. It was painful to watch. I mean, for those who don't care about animals, just imagine that animal being your daughter or your son, being someone you truly care about. That's how painful it was for me at that moment. I loved the hell out of that dog. I loved that dog. Okay? I still do. Okay, back to the story. I watched Goku twitch in pain as she tried to slowly move her way towards me. A car came by to finish the job, so I bawled my eyes out, running home to tell my dad about what happened, so he got a bag and walked with me to the street to pick up Goku and put her in the bag. Then we buried her next to the home we lived in, which was pretty sure a trailer, but can't really recall. So again, I don't really want to put any false things in here. I still went to Nathan's house after that. Therefore, I still went and hung out with him even though I was depressed. And I didn't add this to the story, but Nathan did have a same situation. He had a guinea pig, I think, and it died. He buried it. We went out to pay our respects to the dead animal. And yeah, he was just really upset, just like I was when I lost my favorite animal, and I was there for him. One day at my neighbor's place, I brought my best friend. Wait, one day at my neighbor's place, I brought my best friend Nathan over, okay, to hang out with me and my neighbor. The three of us would jump on the trampoline and just have fun until, oh, there we go. Just have fun until the older guy came out to fight, therefore his brother. He made me and Nathan fight him, and I got thrown off, which really hurt. After a few minutes went by, I managed to get up and walk to the swing set. I sat there watching my friend wrestle with the older guy. As I was sitting on the swing, some kind of voice spoke to me in my head. Now, this is going to be an impossible part. Fair warning. Alright, so this voice was saying that its name was the legendary three-tailed tiger. And what that means, it's a spiritual guardian from the Cherokee tribe. I do have a very little amount of Cherokee Indian blood within me. I got like 1/4 Cherokee Indian inside me. And it told me to call out its name and I would get a boost of energy. As a matter of fact, I still can do that. Just so you all know. So if I ever meet you, I wouldn't mind proving that to you. But still, showing you probably wouldn't be very convincing either. I put I twice. I had to say, okay, I really screwed up my writing here. I had to say tiger instincts. Yeah, because I put two I's, had to say, and then put was. That would make no sense. So I'm sorry. I had to say tiger instincts. That's how I trigger the spirit power, you could say. And voila, all this extra energy would pour out of me, but only for a minute at most. I know you're probably thinking, no way, that's impossible. But like I said before, this story got told. This story you guys got told there will be things that seem impossible. So this is the reason I need to read my book, because I know the mess ups somewhat. I know how to fix them and make them make sense. So anyway, like I was just saying, these things will seem impossible. But I promise that this is all 100% true. With all that energy I ran to the trampoline to fight, but then the older guy got called in, so it was just me and Nathan left fighting. I jumped really high, then went to kick him, I'm sorry. I'm reading too fast. My eyes and mind ain't working together at the same, as fast as my mouth is going. Then by mistake, I kicked him in the face and almost made him fall off. There were a lot of times that I couldn't go to my friend's house, so then I would go to my grandma's house for the weekend. Ow, gosh dang it. I got some very sensitive nerves in my foot. When I go to kind of close my toes in, I can feel a nerve pinching and it really hurts. So if I'm just saying ow randomly, it's because I'm messing around with my feet. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, when I kicked Nathan, he fell back, and half his body went off the trampoline where that metal round bar goes around at. Yeah, part of his body went outside of that, and he's like hit it pretty hard. But I mean, he forgave me. Everything was fine. The tiger instincts I was telling you guys about only last for like a minute. I don't know if I mentioned that or not in the book. I already forgot. It's messed up how my memory works. But anyway, my grandma's name is Virginia Waring. She took care of me as I grew up, and she was the one that spoiled me. Literally, she spoiled me. If there's something I wanted for Christmas, she would save money and get whatever that was for me. And because of her, I got my Game Boy Advance when it came out. Saturdays and Sundays, she would take me to Sparkle for fresh donuts. Man, I tell you guys, if you have a nearby Sparkle that sells donuts, you better get those donuts because they're big and they're fresh and they're delicious. Even now, but I mean, like they're pretty pricey now. Back then, they were only like 15 cents. Back when I was like 10. But man, were those things good. And chocolate milk. So yeah, chocolate milk would go with the donuts Saturday and Sunday mornings. I would leave Friday nights to go to my grandma's. During summer break, I would travel with my grandma to yard sales and to her friend's house. My grandma was never home, only when it was dark. She would go home and solve crossword puzzles. It was because of my grandma that I was able to stop peeing the bed, and thanks to her I was able to figure out how to drive going back to whoa, holy crap, that's too fast. Okay, so thanks to her I was able to drive and stop peeing the bed. But anyway, going back to first or second grade, therefore I don't remember exactly which one, I went outside for recess class and got my arm broken when I either slipped or got pushed off the monkey bars when I was either... Okay, well, I didn't put much detail to that, okay. But yeah, when I was at school, I was on the monkey bars, and I do not remember there was... some people, there were everybody there was claiming different things. Some people said I was pushed. I thought that I slipped. I honestly don't remember feeling pushed. So I said I slipped. People said someone pushed me, but I don't recall. So that's that. But I do remember my mom coming in when the nurse or someone called my mom. She walks in and my arms are like this, all busted up and whatnot. It was right there in this part, which is most likely to be broken. I'm pretty sure somewhere around here was broken in two as well, or at least cracked. Well, it looks like I'm pretty much out of time there, but let me go on and say either 11 or 12 years old, my grandma told me to get ready for a late night drive, but I had a bad feeling that something was going to happen. Okay, I'm going to stop there. So, thanks for watching part 2. I'll be working on part 3, and hopefully we can get through this a little bit faster, but I'm trying to explain things because just reading it isn't going to fill your guys' head of what's really going on. So, like the videos if you enjoy them, subscribe if you want to see my next, book, whatnot. Comment your thoughts. Peace.